Morning. It is 7:45. I did not sleep as well last night, but I still feel pretty good overall. Pretty stoked to take my prescription Vyvanse today. Not gonna lie. By the end of the day yesterday, I did have a bit of a headache and just wasn't feeling so great. Raw dog in life is a tough task these days, apparently. But I have a bunch of work to get done here, so I'm gonna try and get about half of my check-ins done before heading to the gym at 10 for a client, do some video feedback, then I'm gonna run to the bank, get some stuff ready to file my fourth quarter taxes. And then got a couple meetings and then back to the gym. So it's gonna be a busy one. So I'm gonna try and get this done here. And yeah, that's where we're at today. Okay, I just got a good chunk of check-ins done here. So that Vyvanse is working. And now I'm gonna get beautiful in 3 seconds. Okay, straight up, you might as well call me Tony the Tiger right now because I feel great. Hey, I feel friggin' great. I feel phenomenal right now. And if I do say so myself, that was pretty good in my shirt. Well, it's a good color on me. The only bad part is it shows lots of pairs, but it is what it is. But in all honesty, holy hell, I feel real good right now. I mean, I'm ADHD. My brain is already dopamine deficient. So I think last night, maybe why I didn't sleep as good too, was potentially going through a little withdrawal from not taking Vyvanse yesterday on top of everything else I'm putting my body through right now. But holy smokes! Those pizza boxes. I feel friggin' great right now. I hope you feel great right now too. We feel great. Okay, I'm going to the gym. Ooh, so one more thing. So I mentioned my stint of sobriety that I had in January and how there was the bedtime routine that I was really diligent about. Another one that I forgot about, partly because I hated it so much because it sucks, was cold showers. So I just had my first cold shower in quite some time. And I do think it's a combination of obviously the Vyvanse, but also dopamine release that comes from cold showers. So, whoo! Whoo!
Hi, corn dog.
Okay.
Branding. So today we're gonna do a little incline dumbbell chest press breakdown here. So, common misconception is the depth at which we actually press to. So, one of the things that back in the day was always promoted that we wanted to stop at 90 degrees, but in fact, we actually want to get way more stretch out of the pecs to get as much growth as possible. So, first things first is we need to create the arch in our back. So when I kick up the dumbbells, I'm gonna actively arch into the bench. So this helps a lot if I press through my heels to develop that arch. If I'm not using my glutes very effectively, then I tend to collapse down. So I want to really push down into the bench, opening up my chest, getting as deep of a stretch as I possibly can. So two things from the side here I want you to pay attention to is the angle at which I'm pressing at. When I come down, again, I'm really reaching the chest up, but I'm not pushing in front of me. Gravity's pushing down. This is way harder on my shoulders. I want to push up. So when I come down, I break at the elbows, pushing that chest up, stretching, pressing straight up at the top. Big controlled stretch. I'm not relaxed in this position. I'm actively staying tight throughout the press itself. The beauty of this is that we don't need to work nearly as much on how heavy we're lifting, because if we're starting to cut the range short, we're really limiting how much growth we're gonna get out of the pec. So this is gonna help save our tendons, our joints, our ligaments, and keep everything much happier. So we can go lighter, really focusing on feeling that pecs stretch at the bottom, pressing straight up, contracting at the top. When we come down, I like to just turn the wrists, bring the knees up, and it just kind of carries you up. Okay, add it to the file. Good girl. Okay, so it is 12 o'clock. My clients just canceled, so I actually have a fair bit more free time today than I had thought. I'm gonna push my tax stuff back to tomorrow. I just have a bunch of free time tomorrow. You can probably hear Lucy chugging water right now. So I'm gonna finish up the rest of my check-ins here and then eat some lunch, maybe do a little reading, meeting at 2:30, and yeah, see what happens. Freaking freezing right now. I think I mentioned it this morning, but I think I'm just like super sensitive from not having caffeine and THC in the system. I'm just cold. It's like 20 degrees down here. I know it's not actually cold, but I'm freezing. I just heated up some lunch. It's delicious. It's going to hit my macros. So I'm going to do a little editing, eat some lunch, and if I get some editing done now, I can spoon Lucy and read my book this afternoon before going back to work. So I know I did a podcast on this months back. Actually, I think it was last January I did this, but talking about decision fatigue and simplifying your day to allow you to put most of your creative effort towards something that's, you know, much more important than what am I going to eat today? What am I going to wear today? Just like stupid things like that. Every time I meal prep, I'm just so much happier because my life becomes so much simpler because I'm not having to think about making lunch. I'm not having to think about what I'm going to have for lunch. Oh, do I have this? Do I have to go to the store and grab it? No, it's all ready and ready to go. I don't know. I love meal prepping. Never in my life have I done a meal prep and been like, ugh, I shouldn't have done that. That was stupid of me. So moral of the story, do your damn meal prep. I wish I could swear, but get it together. Point at you angrily. Also, another thing I thought of last night was a little wisdom with Max. Was I worked till like almost 8 last night on my day off editing videos, and I was stoked about it. The only time I'm ever jealous or envious of someone who has something that I don't have is when I'm being a baby and I'm not doing anything productive with myself. As soon as you find something that you start doing that actually gives you purpose and actually gives you fulfillment, you really stop caring and stop comparing yourself to others around you. So my words of wisdom today is find something that gives you some purpose. Vlog. You don't even have to post it on YouTube. Just vlog for your own personal accountability. Do something, write something. Do something that gives you purpose. If you don't have purpose, you're gonna be depressed. You're gonna feel mopey. You're gonna have that victim mentality, that woe is me. So do something about it. I know it's not easy to do, but take control of your life. If you actually want to make change, and you actually want to do something with yourself, take action. Take charge of your life and do something about it. No one is going to do it for you, and no one is going to come and save you. Classic little Mel Robbins right there. Oh, day 8. Things are about to get ranty up in here. So, ended up actually being a nice, pretty, chill little afternoon here. So, I'm sleepy. So I'm just going to head back to the gym now. I have one client, technically 2, but it's Kelsey, so I'm going to work out with Kelsey, so we'll get a little lift in. I'm going to have a pre-workout shake and get back on the old creatine here. I'm going to feed somebody dinner. Is it supper time? Is it supper time?
Is it supper time, Luce?
Want to have supper? Oh, yeah, you do. Okay, so I'm going to feed her, and then I'll head back to the gym. Yeah, that's pretty much the day. We'll do some editing, post this bad boy up. It's been a great day. I do have to say, sleep, one hell of a drug. I'm sure I'm going to piss some people off with my post today, but that's okay. Bring it on. All right, folks, it is 8 o'clock. I just got home from the gym, had a good workout with Kels, took Arthur through a good workout as well. And yeah, today was a great day. Just feeling grateful to be sober on day 8, to be sleeping by day 8. Again, I've gone through this process, I don't know, a half a dozen to a dozen times at this point, and it usually takes, honestly, for me, about 2 to 3 weeks to actually start getting good quality sleeps and actually feeling like myself again. I got a little ranty today, which is honestly just Max being Max. So that's a good sign. So hopefully there's some more wisdom to come in the next few weeks here. But all in all, I just sincerely appreciate each and every one of you who is subscribed, who is liking, who is commenting. Again, the comments help immensely. Please, please, please comment if you are making it all the way through these videos. Hopefully you found the incline chest press tips helpful this afternoon as well. I would like to start integrating that as well, kind of in periodically throughout these vlogs as well. If there's anything that you want me to show you, if there's any exercises that you want me to break down, if there's any questions that you have for me, please let me know. Again, it gives me some things to talk about so that I'm not just kind of pulling things out of thin air. But regardless, Lucy and I sincerely appreciate you. So I hope you have a fantastic rest of your evening. And I will see you for vlog day 9.